You want to know the funny thing about endings? They sometimes come unannounced. No real definition of exactly when it ends. But even when you see it coming, you still feel kind of unprepared. Fear of the unknown. Where does this leave me? After this, then what? I made this video 7 months ago. At the time, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure of a lot of things. I had so many questions that begged for answers. You don't have to have it all figured out, chica, I comforted myself. This path, I've walked it more than 100 times. Sometimes excitedly, and at other times sad and dragging my feet. But these were the last days. It was yet to dawn on me that this was the end of an era. The end of see you in class or see you tomorrow. The end of shared memories with the friends that I love. I didn't care. I was just excited to get this over and done with, even when I still had questions. At least I wouldn't have to deal with the stress and mental frustration this all brought. But thinking back now, they weren't entirely as horrible as I made it seem. Yes, I had uncountable mental breakdowns. I had times when I had zero clue about anything. Times I paced in confusion over calculus or engineering mechanics. I had so many quiet losses that no one knew about. There were also the louder ones too. The kinds that shook me to my core and made me question everything. There were seasons I battled with depression. But still I managed to show up. Barely, but still. It's easy to romanticize school once it's over, but the truth is, some of the hardest moments of my life happened in that place. But this is just a fraction of the story. In that mix, there were also times I felt true pleasure. Days when my ribs hurt from laughing at inside jokes I shared with my friends. Times we played like we were kids, forgetting all our worries like they didn't matter. Those were happier times. And to be honest, my then worries pales in comparison to life now, here. And since then, life has been, well, something. But I have vowed to take it slow and be excited over every small win. And I hope that I can share them all with you as I go. So, was this an ending I was prepared for? Maybe. No. But it was the close of a chapter that made room for something bigger. I deeply appreciate everyone that made this season beautiful. And here's to the beginning of the other chapter of this story.